Some good old shoulders. Continue to do it. Like, share, and subscribe. Few little movement here and there. I guess we'll be alright. Not so crazy, not too dramatic. We're just sticking to the basic. Moving from one machine to the next. And also carry out each lift for the true purpose, of course. I guess we'll be alright. It's getting closer to that crunch time, so you know I have to be wearing my belt to track my waist. See if I'm getting fat and chubby. And also to control my breathing. What's next? What's next? What's next? Stop the weight just a little bit. Your limousine gets stuck in traffic. Whew. Let's go. Woo. I think I'm moving way too fast. I need to slow down. Take a minute or two break. If it's possible, a lot of reps as possible while dialing, focus on that mind muscle connection. That's all. Now the gym is empty. It's pretty good. Moving from one machine to the next. I'm the only one training shoulders so far. So that's a good thing. What's the answer? You're the answer. You know what? I feel it's honest thing. Us human beings in general. A lot of us are broken. Don't even have a true purpose. Or maybe trying to figure life out. But yet, you put all hope in a complete stranger. You expect that complete stranger to fulfill whatever emptiness you're having and to also think for you. and also dictate. I mean, what's the point? Regardless, say in a relationship, friendship, whatever ship, you fall in love, you have some form of feeling. The person is a stranger. And if you're broken because of past trauma or whatever, don't see the sense for you to be dialed in and to go seek sympathy from a complete stranger to fulfill that emptiness that you're having. I think it's best for you to take the time out to dial in and focus and accept what is, work on yourself, invest in yourself, and watch the magic happen. I could be right, I could be wrong, but oh well. I just feel like you're chatting for a minute or two. Mm. Yeah. Why you were gonna stay right here? Use one stone, kill two birds. We're gonna get some dumbbell foot raising, and then after what we're gonna go over to the cable and get some more side lateral raise. And I guess we can finish up with some machine shoulder press. We're going to. Oh, I'm having a bad day. Oh, I don't feel so good. Oh, so I was. Oh. And then when I ask the question, why are you having such feeling? You don't know. So if you don't know why you're having such feeling, you expect someone should know why you're having such feeling. Man, life. It all depends on how much thinking you actually put into the situation when you're associating yourself with a complete stranger, or when you're complete when as I said, when you're going back and forth, having a conversation with a teacher. A lot of us are empty. That's one thing I know for sure though. Love. But take my foolish advice. If you're a girl, man, woman, or whatever, I don't think it's best for you to go seek whatever emptiness you're having to a complete stranger. Regardless you're in a relationship, regardless you're married or whatever, I think everyone should actually take the time out and heal. Don't go seek because or rush into anything because of the feeling or because of the emptiness you're having. Nothing good would ever come out of that, and you're always going to get hurt in the end because you're going to a teacher, which I classify human being in general as a teacher. You're going to a teacher, and you expect that stranger to fulfill whatever emptiness you're having. I mean, how can that work? You have to heal. You have to take the time out. You have to manifest. You have to work. Invest in yourself. You know, grow, love yourself, or whatever, and then you watch the magic happen. But if you're gonna have some form of feeling, and then you're gonna, oh, let me go to Tom, John, or Harry, or let me go to Jean, Jane, or whatever, to feel, fulfill that emptiness that I'm having. So it's gonna, nothing good will ever come out of that. And if you're trying to go into something and then the both of you guys is not aligned, is not on the same frequency, then what's the point? This person is going like this, and you're going like this. If the both of you guys are not on the same wavelength or on the same wave path or on the same frequency, nothing good. It's always going to be like this. And it's going to be like this, mom, 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 and that person. So it's always going to be like this. What's the point? Oh well. I just feel like you're chatting for a minute or two to get some time. Oh, let's get a quality setting. Nah, I think this is way too heavy. I ain't that stupid. Now let's try this again. Whew. Hi. I'm okay with that. We can increase just a little bit. And we're going to stay right here and execute 2 more sets. Oh. Wagwan, wagwan. Yeah. Hey, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Getting there. Smell my shirt because I need to stop at the grocery store. Oh, ain't that funky? Get some greens, some stuff to make my green juice. Ah, we're just sticking to the basic, guys. There's nothing fancy, as you can see going on. Kind of like pacing myself right now, taking my minute break, or close to a minute break, and then I'll go at it again. I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm not no fitness guru. I'm none of that. I'm just here working out, moving from one machine to the next, and just freestyle, talk whatever is on my mind. Appreciate the love. So we're going to get one more set. Thanks. Get one more set in. And is that a two thing? We can finish up with some. We can get some shoulder press, for example, shoulder some more. Or we can finish up with some side lateral raises. See that? Side deltoid. Just by doing that, side deltoid is activated. So, like certain movement, like it's not rocket science when you're training. If you're going like this, as you can see, if you go like this, you're going to activate this. They call it sad deltoid, the science form. If you go like this, you're going to activate this. They call it front deltoid. I don't know. I didn't invent it. That's what the science. And then any form of face pull movement or pulling movement, you're going to activate your word dot, which I'm going to. No, sir, you're good. You're good. Which I'm going to execute tomorrow when I'm training back an arm strength. So a lot of stuff you just need to take the time out. Love. A lot of stuff you just need to take the time out to. Just mess around with a few machine and free weights. See what works and what doesn't work. And move on. Year before last. Was it year before last? I was supposed to go to Brazil, but I go to Mexico instead. I go to Mexico. First, I went to a place called Tulum, and then I went to a place called Cancun. Your life will never be the same if you go to any one of those resorts. We're in Tulum, in Cancun, and stuff like that. You're going to get a buck for your money. You're gonna have a great experience. Food, culture, on point. They ain't gonna be serving no fish and stick and no frozen pizza and stuff. You're gonna get the real food, the real deal. And like the hotel, 5-star, cheap. Let me walk with my water. The other day my shoulder was acting up, so I'm not gonna go too crazy on this thing. Just more than enough for it to activate. And then we're gonna stay out one weight and just try best to get some catch reps in. Call my down. Someone's like, Jay, your belly is big. Like, why you tell me that my tummy is big for? I know that I got quite a few mirrors. I got 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 mirrors at my house. Fish and stick. Ain't no fish stick. Fish and stick. Ain't gonna be eating no fish and stick and no frozen pizza. It's all an illusion. And it's not on. I can't be selfish for my 2 loyal supporters out there. Make you guys see what's going on. We're just going up, down. That's all we do with a true purpose. Nothing fancy. Nothing too crazy either. Woo! Whew. Smooth sailing, I guess. Should I do that? Guess I can do 3 or 4 mic set. Beat you about it. I know I'll be up. A little beauty sleep, which is like 20, 30 minutes. So I know I'm probably gonna be up. Interesting. What's interesting? We exhaust our shoulders. Finish up with some maybe some crunches. Mm. I guess it can increase. We're going to increase. It's, let's try this again. Was that a minute? Ah. One more set. You know, I'm gonna custom to the streaming aspect. So for this, I'm gonna end my live. 3, Simple but very effective shoulder movement. I'm gonna hop over on my TikTok and go live and train arms. That's the plan. That's the plan. It's always some form of madness. Where's so much police and ambulance going? Time check. You under control. Hey, baby, what's that sound? I just start get back to go ahead. But my shoulder, there's that much. Well, there's still a little ache and pain, but I think we'll survive. Right. But like I said, if you spread the legs straight across the board, that's pretty much gonna be it. And I have no intention to pull you guys down. I didn't train tricep, but I feel like flexing. Train a little bit of chest, and also I train a little bit of shoulder, but continue to do it larger. And subscribe. Up over and train some abs, and then that's it. Love. I'll definitely catch you guys in a bit. Stay tuned. Stay cool, of course, and be blessed. Continue to do it. Like, share, and subscribe. Or don't. Love.